Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Farina and nice to meet you. For today's video, it is a get ready with me with all of my favorite products from hair to foundation to highlighter and all that fun stuff. Alright, so we're going to start off with my hair and I'm using the Collab dry shampoo. This is in the tropical fragrance, you guys. This one is amazing. It smells so freaking good. It smells like you're in Hawaii. Like, that's what it makes me feel. This one is by far my favorite dry shampoo because it is invisible on all hair colors, whether you have blonde hair, brunette, black, balayage, just any hair that you have. You can't see any white residue, because I know other dry shampoos out there that when you spray it on, white residue doesn't come off and it looks like this really disgusting, you know, flaky dandruff, and that is not the vibe we're going for. So what I like to do is shake it a little, and I'm just gonna take the top off, and I like to section off my hair. You can use a comb or you can just use your finger. I just use my finger. So there's my little part, and then I like to spray it, and then I like to massage my fingers. Oh my gosh, like this literally smells so good. I can't get over it, guys. Another great thing about this is that this is loved by all hair types, meaning that whether you have curly hair, like I naturally have curly hair, or like wavy, it just depends on the day and like when my hair wants to cooperate. Or you can have straight hair. Your hair will honestly love this. As I mentioned earlier, I am running on second day hair and I can feel that my hair is a little bit like oily, and this one honestly helps absorbs all the excess oil in my hair. And that's what I really like, because it's not healthy to wash your hair every day. So that's why dry shampoos come in super handy, specifically the Collab dry shampoo for me. Also, if you're wondering if this is cruelty free and vegan, yes girl, of course. Oh, also before I forget, because I know we're all balling on a budget here, this one is super affordable. You can get this at Target, at Walmart, and Rite Aid, and they're all priced at a reasonable value, but I really do think you're getting more than what you pay for. So definitely cop this. Don't miss out on this because it's amazing. Alrighty, I just clipped my hair back. I know I look 10 years younger than my actual age, but we are here. Asian don't raisin, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes first, because I don't like having a mark on my chin when I lean my eyelash curler. So I'm just gonna go ahead and curl my lashes, and my favorite one, the one that I've been using literally all year, is from Shiseido. I think that's how you pronounce them, and it's just this like dark space gray color. I got it from Ulta. So for primer, I'm using the Benefit Cosmetics, the Professional. This is my all-time favorite. If you guys are looking for a dupe, the one from Maybelline, the Instant Pore Eraser, is a really good dupe for this. But I just like take a pea size of this, like so. You can't even see it probably, and I like to focus this on my T-zones specifically, and then whatever leftover I have, I just like apply it everywhere. Moving on to brows, the first thing I do is actually using a dark eyeshadow that matches with my eyebrow. And I like to use the Patrick Star and MAC collab in the shade, or like in the palette, Patrick Star Glam AF. And I like to take an angle brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and dip it into the darkest color. It's like this really dark brown. Tap off the excess, and I like to outline my eyebrows first before filling in with an eyebrow pencil. And I'm literally just outlining the outsides, because I feel like it's easier for me to fill in my brows when I have a line on the perimeter of my brows. It's like coloring inside the lines. Like, we've all been there, guys. If you don't know how to do it, go seek a doctor. And the great thing about doing your brows before your foundation is that you don't have to stress as much, because it's an easy fix. Like, you can cover it up with concealer, you can also cover it up with your foundation, of course. Literally my $1,000,000 question every day is if I'm gonna have a good eyebrow day. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up with the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is in the shade Pure Beige. I also use this all over my face to cover up my, you know, imperfections. It's a lot of concealer, girl. Now for foundation, I use two. I either use one or the other, or I mix both of the colors, but I have the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear. I am in the shade 60 and N, which is like 60 neutral. Then I also have the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and this is like a cult favorite. If I'm on the lighter side, I like to use the Urban Decay one, and then if I'm on the darker side, I use the Too Faced, but I'm in the middle right now, so I like to mix both of them. And honestly, both of the formula mixed together creates the perfect foundation for me, because I am an oily gal. I have an oily skin, and it just like, it works, guys. It really works. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it with my favorite beauty blender. This is the Real Techniques one. It's super affordable. You can get it from Target, Walmart, CVS, just pretty much any like drugstore place there is. So be careful when you blend around your brows, because you just, you know, you perfected that masterpiece and you don't want to mess it up. I don't like to go all the way down. I don't know. I don't like feeling foundation on my body, honestly. That's why I'm just like, how do people use the body foundation by Kim K? Like, no hate to her, like good for her as a businesswoman, but like I just personally can't be applying foundation all over my body. Foundation is done and blended. I have like 10 of these in my vanity right now because I love them, and they're literally only $5 freaking, and it's amazing. And I just like to, you know, cover up my bags. And a little bit on the forehead. I'm gonna go ahead and set everything with my favorite translucent powder. It is from Laura Mercier, and this is in the shade Translucent, and I use this every single time I put makeup on. I don't think I've used any other like powder to set my makeup. It just like does it. It does its job of setting my makeup. And I really don't bake underneath, but I just like to blend it and take my time blending, so it's low-key baking. My trick to having a really good highlighted nose, or like a slim nose, I guess, I don't even know, I'm not a makeup guru, guys, like this is just like what works for me, is I like to take this slanted brush. I forgot where I got this from. I don't even have the name on it, but it's slightly slanted and it's super fluffy, and I like to dip it with the translucent powder, tap off the excess, and I like to apply it on the bridge of my nose. This is the only thing that I really like bake, I guess, because I find that if I do this, it gives me that like highlighted look on my nose, and it looks a little slimmer, you know? I like to leave a little space here from the middle and then on the side, because that's where I'm gonna bronze my nose. And for bronzer, this is my all-time favorite bronzer. This is the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. And honestly, I should just start buying the jumbo size because I use this so much. And I'm just using this brush that I've had literally since I was in elementary school, and it's from Eco Tools, I think. And you can get it from Target, CVS, yeah, probably Amazon too. You just Google it. For blush, I'm using this one from Makeup Geek, and it is in the shade Covet. This is the color here. It's a really pretty pink color, and I'm using the Real Techniques blush brush, I think. I don't even have the name here anymore, but it just looks like this. And smile. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply a small liner. I don't like to use gel or like liquid liner because I feel like I'm not super good at that. Like, I'm most likely to mess up if I use that. So the trick that I like to do is take any dark eyeshadow powder. So for instance, I just use the one that I use on my brows, to be honest. So basically what I do is I just line as close to my eyelashes and then buff this color out and then give myself like a baby wing. So just like that, like a super soft baby wing. And obviously you can take or dip your brush again to the eyeshadow to make it darker. That's what I'm doing right now. And I feel like this one just gives me more control, honestly. And I feel like it's easier to fix your mistake because it's just an eyeshadow, so you can literally just like buff it. Here we go. There's my little baby wing. So I like to start off in the end. Just, you know, give yourself a little flick. I'm just like taking the same brush that had the translucent powder and applying that all over my lid. I'm gonna go ahead and use this brown shade all over my lid. It is my go-to color. Sometimes I even use my bronzer, honestly, for an even more natural look. Like, this is a super natural look that you can literally wear anywhere. I have this fluffy brush. This is my all-time favorite fluffy brush from e.l.f. This is supposed to be a concealer brush, but I use it to buff out anything on my non-existent crease. So what I like to do is just take the lightest shade, this one here, and buff it underneath my brow bone. And just blend whatever harsh line I have. So moving on to highlighter, which is honestly one of my favorite products to apply on my face. I'm going to be using the Alexis Ren, sorry, I'm like fixing my necklace. I'm going to be using the Alexis Ren and Color Pop palette, and I have this tissue right here because I brought this with me when I went to New York and it broke the mirror. I really love the highlighter here. I wish they came out with a single highlighter. I will buy like 5 of them. This highlighter has been super loved by me this whole year, or in the year 2019. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tap my brush, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty highlight brush in the shade, or not shade, in number 120. And I feel like this highlight is just like the perfect color for me. I love it. I really wish that they have this in singles. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I finish this highlighter. Like, is it not so good? To like the very tippy nose. Tippy part of my nose. Ugh, I love a highlighted nose, guys. There we go. Let's go ahead and finish off the brows. I'm using the Rimmel London Wonderful Brow, and this is a 24-hour waterproof brow mascara, and this one has a tint on it. If you guys don't want to fill in your brows, you can actually just use this to set and like fill in your brows because it has a dark brown color. They have these in other colors. I believe they have it in black, but I just have the shade dark brown. So I just like to brush this on my eyebrows, and I like to brush it upwards. So my favorite mascara for this year is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Hydro Fuge. This is the waterproof one. It like keeps my lashes long and separated. Typically, before I put on any makeup, I like to use the Rosebud Salve lip balm, and this is the one that I have on right now because I don't like having foundation on my lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and rub off the Rosebud Salve just so it removes the excess like foundation or like powder from earlier. Then I'm gonna go back with this one again and just apply that. And then to finish off the look, these are my favorite 2 lip products or lip combo that I've used all year round. This is the Patrick Star and MAC Cosmetics collab in the shade, I believe, Mama Star. Yeah, in the shade Mama Star. It's just this really nice like mauve-y color. I don't like to swipe it. I just like to tap it. I feel like it just like gives off a more natural look if I just like tap it as opposed to like swiping it. And for lip gloss, I use the Glossier lip gloss in the shade Clear Transparent. This is amazing, guys. And okay, and then let's go ahead and lock this baby. I'm using my favorite setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Summer Solstice. I believe this was released during the summertime because it has like summer scent on it. I think so. I don't know if they have this. Seriously, any of the Urban Decay setting spray is great. Ugh, it smells so good. The Summer Solstice one smells so good. Alrighty guys, that concludes my get ready with me. These are all the products that I've literally loved for months and months and months. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will put all the product links down below if you guys want to check them out. Again, thank you so much to Collab Dry Shampoo for sponsoring today's video. I am honestly in love with their dry shampoo. It honestly does wonders to my hair, and I will definitely be using it a lot more this year and the next year. Yeah, so anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!